Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube series. It's Glenn Brown here, and we're on video number 4 of the 5-part series when it talks about how to become a millionaire in life. Make sure if you're brand new here, please go ahead and click the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to be notified every single time a new video drops. But with that being said, let's start with video number 4, which is going to be about emotional health. Guys, with that being said, we've already talked about the other 3 pillars. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch. But we talked about your spiritual health, your physical health, and your mental health, which all lead into emotional health. Listen, if you're spiritually healthy, you're able to actually get that grace and that power from God to be physically healthy. If you're physically healthy, it's going to move right over into the mental health, because if you're physically healthy, you're going to be more fired up, more confident, you're going to have more love in your heart. And then that transitions into emotional. So number 1, I think the most important thing, get a pen, get a piece of paper, and write this down. You want to make sure that you're bringing special energy to everybody around you, literally every single person. And this is a big mistake that people make in business. Listen, a lot of people, they'll go out, they'll work hard hours. Let's say you're in the automotive industry and you work 12, 14-hour days. When you get home, a lot of people just want to kick up their feet, relax, and just chill out, drink a beer, just watch TV. Guys, that is a loser mentality. You're not going to get anywhere doing that. You have to come home and bring your kids, bring your wife, bring the loved ones around you special energy every day. Dude, how messed up is it that most of us, and I was guilty for this as well. I would literally go to work and I would treat clients, strangers that I really don't know. Obviously, I built a great relationship with them, but I didn't even know them. I would give them more energy than my own fiance, than my own girlfriend. Like, that is not okay. You have to learn how to bring special energy, even higher energy than what you gave to your clients and what you served your coworkers all day with. Guys, listen, ask yourself this, and Andy Elliott taught me this. If you don't know Andy Elliott, he's the #1 sales trainer in the world. He taught me, listen, it is disrespectful to bring your wife home special, or not bring your wife home special energy, because if you were to die, if you were to get sick right now, who's going to be there for you? Who's going to be protecting you? Who's going to be providing for you and making sure that you get better? It's going to be your wife. It's going to be your children. Listen, your clients, your coworkers, they don't care. They won't even call. They were not going to show up to the hospital, but your family is going to be. So we have to learn to bring special energy to our families and have that emotional balance to understand and recognize and have the awareness that emotionally we have to have so much love and positivity and good energy to bring home to our families, okay? Now, the second thing, we have to learn how to control our emotions. So instead of being reactive, instead of having a crazy reactive mentality and letting the bad emotions come out, we have to learn how to control and negate those negative emotions. We literally have to cut out and kill those negative emotions. Kill your flesh. Kill anything that's going to cause you to do or say something that you don't mean. Listen, it's easier said than done, but we have to be, write this down, slow to speak and quick to listen, okay? That is, you have 2 ears for a reason. You should be listening twice as much as you talk. And that could be in any scenario. That's in sales, leadership, in your relationships with your kids, anywhere in life. If you can listen twice as much as you hear or twice as much as you talk, you will be successful. So we have to learn. It doesn't matter what somebody says. If they say something and it triggers you and you go to react, you have to just, well, number 1, you got to listen to what they're saying. No matter if they're your haters or not, you have to listen to it, take it in, absorb it. Ask yourself, are they coming from a good place? Is this coming from a place where I need to hear this? And then you change, okay? Even your haters, even people that are hating on you, if you're putting yourself out on the internet, if you're putting yourself out there in public, if people are hating on you, understand this. People do not hate from up, okay? If there's a millionaire or a billionaire up there and you're going for your dreams and you're trying to become something, that person is not going to be like, dude, you shouldn't try that. Or if it's a guy who's super jacked or a girl who's super fit and you're not, and you're trying to get in better shape, those people are not going to say you should give up, you shouldn't try, okay? So understand that no one hates down, they always hate up. But at the same time, your haters, the people that are hating on you, that don't believe in you, that are doing anything to rip you down, those people, they might have some criticism that might change your life if you actually are willing to listen to anybody and everybody. Obviously, just consider it. Is this coming from a good place? Where is this person at in their life? And is this something that is true? If it's not true, okay, cut it out. Don't listen to it. God bless you. Move on. But it could definitely be something, whether it comes from a good place or not. It could be something that literally you're like, wow, that is actually something I need to change or that I need to correct, no matter what it is. So you have to take that into consideration. So number 3, it's going to be about this topic. It's going to be about constructive criticism. We have to all learn how to be constructive, how to learn how to take constructive criticism, myself included. Listen, it is not easy. It is not easy to take constructive criticism. But if there's somebody who's telling you something, you're more than likely they're telling you that because they truly believe that will help you. Now, it's not always going to be true, but you have to learn how to not be reactive, and you have to learn how to take that in, understand if it is going to help you, if it's going to make you grow. Dude, change. Don't get so defensive. Don't get so mad. Where's that going to get you? Absolutely nowhere. So we have to learn how to take constructive criticism from all types of people in all walks of life. People have different experiences. People have different path that they went down, and literally We self-develop every single day because here's the thing. This is a key hack, okay? People say there's no shortcuts in life, and there's not no shortcuts when it comes to the work, but there are shortcuts. And what are those shortcuts? Those shortcuts are through self-development, let's say training, right? Through anything in life. If you're willing to take somebody else's advice who's already been through all the same stuff that you've been through, let's say that you've never drank or never done anything bad in your life, okay? And you're getting to the age where you want to start drinking, but then somebody tells you, hey, that is absolutely no good. It's not going to do anything for you. It's going to ruin your life. And literally, you're thinking you're going to have fun at the time. And you're going to have a little bit of flesh pleasure, which we have to kill off our flesh, but we have to do a little bit of flesh pleasure, but in the end, it's not worth it. You're going to kill your brain cells. You're going to kill your body. You kill your mind, and you're going to just make yourself go down. Listen, if we're able to take that advice, we can literally take that shortcut, avoid all of that bad stuff by not even having to experience it, just taking that criticism, taking that knowledge and that wisdom somebody else gave you, and completely cutting all that out. So there are shortcuts in life. You just have to learn how to use them. You have to learn how to get that knowledge from them, actually accept it, and change. And you can change before you even have to have that experience. So that is super, super key. And obviously with your emotional health, guys, like in the last video, we just have to be so loving. We literally, no matter if you're in sales, leadership, around your family, listen, we are in this life to help others help themselves. We are in this life where you need to put yourself in other people's shoes, literally try to feel their pain, feel where they're coming from, feel what they need fixed, and you need to try to help that person. If it's, no matter what, if it's spiritual pain, physical pain, mental pain, financial pain, whatever it is, guys, we are built to help people help themselves. We are built to allow people to reach their full potential and literally be the best version of themselves to max out their full potential. And how can we do that? We have to love others how we love ourselves. So emotionally, we have to be balanced, but at the same time, okay, you literally want to be a controlled monster. That is going to be super key. Write that down. You want to be a controlled monster. You want to have most love that anybody has ever seen in their lives. You want to be so fired up, so passionate, has so much charisma, just so loving to everyone around you. But at the exact same time, you want to be able to protect and provide you for your family in a second. So what does that mean? That means you're going to be the greatest person that anyone's ever been around. You're going to have the best attitude. You're going to have a high charisma. But at the same time, if anyone dares to come to you and your family, you're going to be there to protect them with your life. You will do anything. You will lay your life down on the line to make sure that they are protected for, that they are provided for, and nothing's going to stop you. So you have to have that nice balance of, I'm controlled. No matter what you say or do, I'm going to control my emotions. I'm not going to let the evil come out of me. But if you dare to test my family, trust me, it's everything to me, and you're not going to get into my family's way. You have to understand the same thing in sales. If you're in sales, I'm going to give you a tip right now. Andy says it all the time. You must sell like a lion, but act like a lamb, okay? So what does that mean? That means that you're a lion inside, and you have all the skill and all the knowledge and all the wisdom you need to close somebody, but you don't even come off like you're selling them. You're selling like you're a lamb. Listen, right here, the lion and the lamb. I love that he says that. God is so great. But if you're doing this, okay, whenever you go in for the close, whenever you're going to close somebody, it literally, they feel you going into their footsteps. They feel you shifting their mindset that, listen, I understand your point of view, but look, if you look at it from this way, this is the way to go, because listen, you're not trying to sell anybody on anything. I don't care if you're trying to sell someone to go to church. I don't care if you're trying to sell your kids to go to bed. If you're trying to sell a product or service, at the end of the day, you just have to show them, listen, I completely understand your perspective, but if you look at it from this way, this is what's going to happen if you don't go with my proposal, like say church, you're going to go down the wrong path. You're going to continue not to have self-worth, self-love. You're not going to be your greatest self. But if you did decide to go to church, listen, you're going to be able to have every single thing you want in life, because in the Bible it says, if you believe in your heart and you ask God for what you want and you believe, if you truly, truly believe, He will give it to you. So that's just a little example, guys. You don't have to sit there and try to close somebody, but whenever you do have to close somebody on anything, because you're going to have to constantly be trying to close yourself on believing in you, and yourself on loving your family, on your family loving you, on everyone around you to believe in you. You have to close them. Whenever you go to do that, you have to literally get inside their shoes and literally show them that, listen, I care more about you than you care about yourself. I understand what you're thinking, but because of God, because of my physical health, my mental health, my emotional health, I understand that that's what you're thinking. But if you had my perspective, which I'm going to show this to you right now, then you would make the right decision and you would change you and your family's life. Guys, if you're in sales, that's what it's all about. Caring more about the customer than they do themselves. And no matter what you're selling, you have to literally sell yourself every day. You have to sell your family every day. You have to sell people on believing in you and following you. And if you ever want to help anybody, you have to sell them on the fact that you believe in yourself, and you have to sell them on the fact that you know what's right for them. And you have to have the most believability in the world. How are we going to do that? spiritual health, physical health, mental health, emotional health. We have to be balanced in all, and we have to learn to grow in them every single day, 1%, at least 1% every single day to become the man or woman that God made us to be. So guys, with that said, I hope you gain some value from this. I'm making these free videos because this is all things I work on every single day. Literally, we're doing the Elliott Challenge right now. If you don't know what that is, Andy said it best himself. If you go hard for 2 or 3 years, 3 years is 1,095 days. So we're going to the gym. We're literally reading the Bible, repenting, having gratitude in our lives to God every single day, growing closer, growing that relationship. Mentally, we're just being sharper. We're on more fire, making sure we have a great attitude, make sure we're loving people more. Emotionally, we're trying to work on not being so reactive, taking in constructive criticism, and growing every day. And then the last video is going to be about self-development, and we're going to go over that as well. But if we're hitting this every single day, and if you're committed to changing you and your family's life, if you want to give them the life that they've always dreamed of, and you grow in all 5 of these areas every single day for 3 years straight, you cut out the devil, you cut out all distractions, he says, you'll be a millionaire. You'll have whatever you want in this life. So if you want to do that, please join us. Just put 1/1095. Take a picture at the gym. Take a picture of your Bible. Take a picture of you and your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, whatever it is, and just post 1/1095 hashtag Elliott Challenge. Tag me at GlennBrown234 on everything social media. If you need anything in the world, just so you know, I will like, comment, and share every single one. So because I support you guys, all I'm trying to do is build a brotherhood, a sisterhood of freaking like-minded people who want more in this life and want to change people's life and want to literally put positive energy in this world and help people help themselves. So if you're part of that, make sure you use that hashtag Elliott Challenge. And if you guys need anything in the world, please call or text me anytime with anything you need at 573-305-9393. Literally anything you guys need, I have your freaking backs for life. I just want to see every single one of you reach your maximum potential. And the only way to do that is number 1, through God. Number 2, through your physical health. Listen, this is a great quote. I actually just put it on my Facebook. Listen, no one values their health until they don't have it anymore. Right? Listen, if you were to get sick, like right now, a lot of us take so much for granted. That's why we have to have gratitude in our hearts. If you were to get sick and diagnosed with cancer tomorrow, you know how much you would regret not taking care of yourself and literally doing everything you could to be in the best physical shape, not having that, I have tomorrow, I have next year, I have 10 years from now. Guys, we're not guaranteed a single day. We are not guaranteed a single second. So with that being said, have more gratitude, have more awareness, take care of your physical health, your mental health, be fired up, be jacked up, live life like it's your last day every single day, and treat your family like it's the first day every single day, because if you treat something like the beginning, like Andy says, there will never be an end. Guys, if you need anything in the world, please let me know. Keep growing emotionally as well. Tomorrow, we're going to be on video number 5, which is self-development. I'm going to teach you guys some crazy, amazing things. If you guys need anything in the world, please let me know. I appreciate you and love you all so much. Have a fantastic night. Have a fantastic night, guys. Thank you so much.